Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone and welcome to yet another Thorpe Park winter construction update. You might be thinking, hold on Jack, you're not at Thorpe Park at all, you're sat at home at your desk, and I am. I've literally just been getting some work done in the morning and I've got a call saying that something very exciting is happening at Thorpe Park. So I'm literally going to jump in my car and head straight to the park now, and literally the next clip after this little segment should be something awesome happening. I'm literally just waiting for these memory cards to finish clearing and then I'll be heading straight to the park. But in the meantime, be sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified when I upload all of my Thorpe Park update videos. At the moment, obviously, it's still the winter period, so I'm uploading loads of winter stuff from within the park itself. But there are also separate Exodus videos, obviously the tallest roller coaster in the UK. I've been documenting all of that construction, and of course Ghost Train, the brand new ride for 2023. So yeah, there are plenty of Thorpe Park videos on my channel, so be sure to subscribe to be notified when all of those are uploaded. And yeah, in about 1 minute, 45 seconds, I'm going to be heading off to the park. And hopefully I don't miss what's going down. So yeah, Containment is gone. How crazy is that, just seeing this area empty once again? So Containment came to the park back in 2016 as part of that year's Fright Nights lineup. It was actually the first ever escape room to be introduced at Fright Nights, and I remember there was so much controversy around something you had to pay for at Fright Nights, because back in those days obviously the mazes were free. There weren't really scare zones, but yeah, the mazes were free. So the fact that you had to pay for this escape room was a bit mad to people. Obviously nowadays things have changed so much, and yeah, Containment hasn't operated for the past few years. However, yeah, it was introduced back in 2016, 7 years ago now. But yeah, obviously once Containment closed, the biggest bit of use that it got was actually from myself and Kieran, who filmed a large amount of Fright Nights kind of promo videos in that room right there. So yeah, I've got a lot of history attached to Containment. So it was quite sad seeing it being lifted out of the park, but at the end of the day, if the park aren't using it, then why is it here? And yeah, that seems to be a bit of a theme this year during close season, obviously with the Soar Alive path, in which they've completely cleared the old Soar Alive queue line. With this as well, if they're not using these buildings or queue lines or old attractions, then let's get rid of them. Same with Wet Wet Wet, which was obviously just over to my right at the end of last season. That again was a ride that didn't really operate too much and wasn't that popular with guests. So yeah, they got rid of it last season. And yeah, it's just nice to see that Thorpe are slowly but surely starting to remove things that are eyesores or aren't getting any use from the park. But yeah, as for what they're going to do with this nice little area that they've got, I'm not too sure. Obviously back in the day when the Swarm was built, they actually used this to house a fire engine as a teaser and theming piece for the Swarm. I remember when Swarm first opened, it was so cool. You used to walk around this path and just see this fire engine and start getting immersed into the world of the Swarm and the story. And then yeah, they got rid of that fire engine and pretty much put Containment in. So yeah, as for the future of this area, I'm not too sure, as I said, but it's definitely an interesting sight to see Containment no longer there. It's so weird being able to just see where obviously the containers were, because yeah, it was essentially, as you saw by them taking out, I unfortunately missed the first one. It was 2 containers just put next to each other. And yeah, back in the day of Containment, you obviously used to enter in this little corner here. You had your first escape room in this corner, and you went through the little air duct into the long old room here where you had a prisoner section, and you went into here, the dentist room, and then you'd go into this little room, the finale, which is obviously where we filmed a lot of the Fright Nights content. And then yeah, you exited out there. I forgot also they actually made the little Fright Nights museum, isn't it? So that's when a lot of people probably would have last been in it. In fact, I think maybe at my event, SLKSTN Unlocked, was the last time people ever would have been in this building. Wow, well there you go. If you checked out at my event, you would have been one of the last ever people in there. It's also worth noting whilst I'm here that depth charge just behind me is having some new paint put onto it, just freshening it up a little bit. So over here on Swarm Island, I've made my way into the Swarm station itself. Oh my god, it's looking so good in here, so fresh and just nice. As I showed you in the last episode, obviously we've got this refreshed kind of police boarding, because this was just full of graffiti before. There you go, look at that beautiful lift hill, guys. Oh, it's so nice to see this ride again. And then yeah, just around this corner you get an amazing view over the entire station. And in the last kind of update video that I filmed, they'd only really done that side. However, now, look at this. This side has also had a load of work done to it. And yeah, they've started doing what I said they'd do in the last update. They've kind of dirtied down the top of it to make it all blend in a little bit nicer. It's not just like brand new wood and stuff. Although, to be fair, when the Swarm invasion kind of happened, not the Fright Nights attraction, the story of the Swarm, it was like a brand new church. So technically, it should be like completely fresh with just a few like destroyed marks. But nah, it's cool to see that they are going the extra mile and like actually dirtying it down and stuff. Looks really cool. It just makes you appreciate how cool of a station this is. Like the fact that their op box is like a flipped upside down police unit. And then yeah, you've got like the wooden pews and stuff down as the station air gates. It really is a gorgeous station. One of my favourites in the country. I do just wish it had a roof on it, but oh well, is what it is. I think we've got some new exit gates down there, as you can see. Kind of exit with a push bar. It's looking fantastic. It's nice to see that they're putting the care into all of their rides and just making the entire park nicer, to be honest, ready for when they are building these big new rides like Exodus. Yeah, it's really nice to see, and soon this will no longer be the only wing coaster in the UK, with Jumanji obviously opening over at Chessington. So yeah, as one wing coaster is preparing to open, this ride, which has been open for over 10 years now, how mad is that, is having a little refresh. Oh, back in the car now. It's been really fun checking out all of the latest updates happening across the park. I'd go as far to say it's probably been one of the busiest close seasons in recent years. Like, so many little projects have been going on, just kind of general maintenance and freshening up the park. And yeah, I think there's still a few more bits to happen before the park opens in like mid to late March, which is coming around very quickly. How exciting is that, guys? Not long at all before we can get back on the rides themselves here at Thorpe Park and other theme parks across the country. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed checking out all of these updates with me today. I've had a lot of fun filming them. And yeah, of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified when I upload future Thorpe Park videos. And as I said, there's plenty more Project Exodus and Ghost Train update videos coming to the channel very soon as well. So yeah, subscribe to lock in to those videos. And yeah, otherwise, thank you all so much for watching today's video. My name's TheJackSilkstone. Goodbye.
Yeah, my team front row when we jump on a train. Got the merch on, reppin' SLK. Island flex when I step through the gate. Come true fresh with the style on flames. Dripped out, now I'm vibing. Link with the boys, jump straight to the island. Silkstone flex on a wave like tidal. Style so crazy, I hit it in asylum. Everyday riding, thrill seeker, that's the way that I like it. Style so sick, yeah, we jump to the bridge, take pics with the gang, then we watch the horizon.